I have a Bachelor of Science in Forestry from the University of New Brunswick, and then I also went on to do a Master's in Environmental Studies at Dalhousie University. My formal background is forestry with a Master's in Environmental Studies.
I grew up wanting to be a doctor or a lawyer, and I said that for quite some time, but something always drew me back to nature, and even as a kid I would collect little tree seedlings and plant them just for fun. When I went to a career fair at high school, the college that I went to had a really good presentation, and it drew me in, and I immediately applied, and it was the first and only place I applied to, and I was pretty excited when I got accepted. And so I moved away to go to Fredericton for school, and upon completing my technical diploma, I actually went on to University of New Brunswick and got my forest management degree.
I graduated in 1990 from the Maritime Forest Ranger School, which is now called the Maritime College of Forest Technology. And I do photo interpretation, which is using digital aerial photographs, and I see them in 3D. And basically I'm just describing the woods that I see, and I cover the entire province of Nova Scotia.
Actually, I went to the Maritime College of Forest Technology, where I got a forest technician's diploma, and I also took the advanced fish and wildlife program there. And after I graduated from there, I went to University of New Brunswick in the Bachelor of Science in Forestry program. So that gives me a really good combination of hands-on field experience and then more of the theoretical management applications from UNB.
I'm a graduate of the Maritime Forest Ranger School. So I started out, I was a machinist, and I did a lot of CNC machining, so high precision machining, made a lot of oceanographic instruments.
So I went to the Maritime College of Forest Technology for 2 years and got my diploma, and then I went to UNB and got my degree in forestry.
I went to UNB, so I have a Bachelor of Science in Forestry and Environmental Management. I joined the RPF Association soon after graduating. So I had a mentor that was another registered professional forester that guided me along the way to begin my learning, and lots of continuing education and contacts through there.
I wanted to do something that I am interested in, and I got exposed to the Forestry College, which is basically a college that trains technicians. Like I said before, I was fairly new. Like, I had no forestry experience before I entered the college. So I worked every job, every single silviculture treatment that you can think of without a machine I've done before.
I read an article about the Maritime College of Forest Technology and what that program offered, and it was after I read that article I realized that that's where I wanted to go, and it's what I wanted to do after high school. I went to the Maritime College of Forest Technology from 2014 to 2016. And looking back, it was some of the best years of my life, really, actually. I really enjoyed my time there. The college gave me a really good base knowledge of the science of how forestry works.
Every year we're required to do a certain amount of credit hours in our field to maintain the validity of our membership of the Registered Professional Foresters Association. So the continuing education piece helps us make sure that we're learning the new developments and learning about new research findings, because managing a resource is about applying new science and about applying new learning. So it helps us apply that adaptive management approach that we're taught in school, that as you learn things, you apply those new things, and you need to also remember that what you learned 20 years ago may be out of date. So the continuing education opportunity provides us with better decision-making abilities.